The Paul Bowman Country Music Show is on the air. Come on along, and we'll go down to a place in Texas called Cowtown. You'll never meet a stranger there. Everybody knows that you're in town. They'll greet you with a smile and a howdy, how you are. And just a little while, you'll get that Texas stroll. Her hats are white and the boots are brown. You just love this place called Cowtown. No matter where I may wander, no matter where I may roam, there's a place way down yonder. I'm going there to make it my home. Come on along, and we'll go down to a place in Texas called Cowtown. You'll never meet a stranger there. Everybody knows that you're in town. They'll meet you with a smile and a howdy, how you are. And just a little while, you'll get that Texas stroll. Her hats are white and the boots are brown. You just love this place called Cowtown. You just love this place called Cowtown. Yeah!
The Paul Bowman Country Music Show, starring Paul Bowman and the Super Country Band, with Steve Duncan on drums, Don Whaley on bass, J.D. Lantis on steel, Jack Daniels on guitar, and on fiddle, Bruce Johnson.
Rosemary sends her love. She's off in New York at the Bluegrass Festival and won't be with us all this week, and we sure do miss her. But by golly, we're going to put you some good country music down anyway. Here is Jack Daniels, and what am I worth if I ain't worth loving you, honey?
Well, I know Mama loved me, and I reckon my dad, and he thinks I'm a pretty good kid. I've been blamed, but I ain't ashamed of a couple of things that I did. I learned a golden rule before I started to school, like every little youngin' should do. Well, I mean a lot to my mom and pop, I just hope I mean something to you. Oh, what am I worth here on earth, darling, if I can't have you? I just can't find any peace of mind with anything that I do. Well, what am I worth here on earth if I'm not worth nothing to you? Bruce. Sent to be president, I think I could do it for you. They would picture my face all over the place for all the things that I do. Well, I might get my name in the Hall of Fame or even in the book of Who's Who. What am I worth here on earth if I'm not worth nothing to you? What am I worth here on earth, darling, if I can't have you? I just can't find any peace of mind with anything that I do. Well, I don't know why you make me cry, darling, won't you give me a clue? nothing to you. Sugar booger, now what am I worth here on earth? Tell me, what am I worth here on earth? What am I worth here on earth if I'm not worth nothing to you?
Jack Daniels for you. What am I worth? Why ain't worth nothing for you, huh? All right. I'd like to remind you that Perspective Sound Studios do our sound on our television shows. They have a 24-track studio over in Sun Valley, and they do a terrific job, and the rates are real economical. So if you want to record a record, that's a place for you to go. And right now, here's Don Whalen 4 or 5 times.
Yes, maybe I'll sigh. I said maybe I'll cry. But then if I die, I'm gonna try it 4 or 5 times. Whoopity woo lady oh, hey dee dee oh, hi wee woo, 4 or 5 times. Well, she didn't say no, hey dee oh, hi wee dee, 4 or 5 times. Come on, Jack. Yes, maybe I'll sigh, and then I'll cry. But then the things are right, and baby, then I'd 4 or 5 times. Woofity woo lady oh, hey dee dee oh, hi wee woo, 4 or 5 times. Yes, he did not say no, say I forgot to eat my Wheaties. Just like Bill Monroe. I'm whirling 4 or 5 times.
We'd like to remind you, if you'd like to write us, write to Paul Bowman and Company, 17813 South Main Street, Suite 102, Gardena, California, 90248. If I said that too fast for you, watch the commercials, and it's the same address that's on the record order, all right? We'd love to hear from you. I do read every one of them. I don't get a chance to answer them all because I'm so doggone busy, but as soon as we can afford it, we're going to hire a secretary, and we'll answer all your letters. But in the meantime, send us in anyway, huh? Here's Randy Boone, an old song that was a big hit for Mr. Jim Reeves, a country classic called 4 Walls.
Out where the bright lights are glowing, you're drawn like a moth to a flame. You laugh while the wine's overflowing, while I sit and whisper your name. 4 walls to hear me, 4 walls to see why I'm waiting, but my walls have nothing to say. I'm made for love, not for hating. So here where you left me, I'll stay. Four walls to hear me, four walls to see, four walls to hear me, and they're closing in on me. Darling, one night with you is like heaven. So now, while I'm walking the floor, I'll listen for your footsteps in the hallway, and I'll wait for your knock on the door. Four walls to hear me, four walls to see, four walls to hear me, and they're closing in on me. Four walls to hear me, and they're closing in on me.
All right, dandy job, Randy Boone. Thank you, Randy. Four Walls. We'll be right back with more of Paul Bowman's Country Music Show after a word from some of our friends. I tell you, folks, it makes me feel so good to hear a good country singer. And my next guest is from Mississippi. What's the name of that town again, Stoney?
Pascagoula, Mississippi.
All right, he sings a great song. Here he is doing one called a three-chord country song, Mr. Stoney Jackson.
Thank you. Don't you dare put a quarter in the jukebox if you don't intend to play a country song. When you punch them buttons, just make sure it's Merle or Mo or Willie, someone that you can cry to all night long. It's not that I don't like the jazz on Bourbon Street. It's not that I don't care for rock and roll, but tonight I'm in the mood for country music. Just a heart-breaking three-chord country song. tells of music like Lonesome 77203, and the keys in the music paints a picture in my mind, and I'll keep hoping you'll come home. It's not that I don't like the jazz on Bourbon Street. It's not that I don't care for rock and roll, but tonight I'm in the mood for country music. Just a heart-breaking three-chord country song. Just a heart-breaking three-chord country song.
Stoney Jackson. Thank you, Stoney. Boy, dandy. Oh, my kind of music there. Love it, love it, love it. Here's Don Whaley, our bass player, and a song called You're Running Wild, darling.